What's up, you party people? My name's Donovan. Welcome back to Bystanders. I'll keep this brief today. It is rather late for me. Check out Gwinn, Shady Cicada, and Kevin Macleod. They're the ones who made all the music for this campaign. If you want to make your own campaign, go ahead and check out jojodnd.com so you can get all those sweet deets on how we do what we do. And if you want to get to know us personally, but not really, that's parasocial, whatever. If you want to be a part of a community, come on over to the public Discord server. And if you don't do any of that, I'll make it so both sides of your pillow are warm tonight. How about that? Alright, let's get back to the episode, shall we?
Hello everyone, welcome back to Bystanders. Quick recap of what happened last session, because this is a new session for those of you at home. So last session, the Bystanders encountered Lazarus Hogan, and when I say encountered, I mean that Nicky's boot encountered the top of his skull and then proceeded to continue through it.
Encountered the rest of his body pretty succinctly afterwards.
Yeah. Yes. They also burned down the mansion after going and investigating it. There is also Donovan and Brandy went on a date.
We did. It was really nice.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And we're interested in meeting the Slashers Thrasher band for, I believe it was at Waffle House that you guys are going to.
I do not remember that, but we'll say yes.
You got our copy of the Slashers Thrashers DVD, right?
We got the Slashers. We got the Slashers Thrashers band discography.
Who signed copies?
Holy shit!
We got the
Who signed
discography.
copies
Yes.
of this recent album?
She was so moved. Wow, I love their mid music so much. I'm gonna kiss you now.
Hey,
And the Slashers Thrasher brand was thrilled that anyone enjoyed them.
it can't be that bad.
So moving on.
I bet Damien would like it.
Oh, probably.
Imagine if Owen Wilson did a cover of Sabotage with the Beastie Boys. That's about what I think it's gonna sound like.
Wow.
What?
That is a sentence.
So specific.
That is a sentence.
But anyway, yeah, Dr. A fucking died.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, that's
super
something
dead.
important.
We also know that him probably is
him on our ship.
Yeah, him showed up
as A.
Yeah, as A.
Yeah.
And was basically like, what are you gonna do? Split blood rain, which you were able to repair by this point.
Right.
And
then we went and burned down someone's house.
yeah, it was awesome.
It was.
Also, Nicky definitely got to put a pebble into someone's skull.
Yeah, we.
I don't think their skull is there.
Well, I think we're not quite there yet. We burned down the mansion, or in the process of burning down the mansion, 3 lieutenants came out of the closet, and I'm so proud of them.
Yep.
Good for them.
We had
Were
the
they all 3
user,
lieutenants?
Yes.
the user of Mayday Parade, whose
Who
name is failing me.
Brooks Bundit.
Brooks Bundit. I always think his name is Bunsen Burner. That is not his name.
I mean, that's pretty close.
Brooks Bundit.
Brooks Bundit.
Brooks
Then
Bundit.
we also had Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes, Dark Side of the Moon's user, which I definitely know and remember off the top of my head.
Pretty sure
We
the
forget
Pink
a lot
Mason.
in the 4 months between these recording sessions.
Mason.
Yes,
Yes.
Pink Mason, with the stand wish you were here.
Standards wish we got
Brooks Bundit with Mayday Parade, and finally, Donovan got his
comeuppance with one Lieutenant Leonard Ugly. That's not his name.
God,
I don't think it's Leonard Ugly.
Gabe?
His name is Leonard. His name's not Gabe.
It's not Gabe.
I know
what
his name
is
is
it?
Leonard.
I have it here. As soon as I can find it.
So, with Lieutenant Ugly, I'll be real, Donovan was losing for the most part.
His name is Howard Carter.
His name's Howard. Donovan's kind of getting his teeth kicked in by Howard Carter for a bit. Thankfully, he has friends, and they helped beat him up.
He kept teleporting behind walls, so we just kept destroying the walls.
And it worked. I mean, like...
I was like, I have a grenade.
I mean, I kind of figured out what his ability was, or at least I knew where he was going to teleport, which was, I think, the beginning of the end for him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Once you get it figured out.
Burst down a door.
Steve unlocked his Act 3, which not only is much more powerful than any of his previous acts, but also has an ability that has shown itself to be slightly problematic in that he can completely brainwash people and force them to his will.
So we have, in typical JoJo fashion, reworked it a little bit because the ability is never quite the same on the second usage.
Nope.
True.
Session 11.
I had that drill growing up.
Oh yeah, Donovan's officially the editor now too.
Yes, I am. I've been the editor for a while.
Yeah, so... Ty, I don't know if the mic's picking that up.
It is.
So anyway, we're gonna leave that in. So yeah, it's the next day. Dr. A is still fucking dead.
I figured.
Because, you know.
Which leaves us kind of a little directionless, honestly.
I think Sterling might take up the reins. At least I hope so.
Sterling has... She seems like she's willing to kind of step up. She inherits a lot of Dr. A stuff in literal fashion as well.
Yes.
She might be more competent than he was.
So she's got the fortune. And she is a competent fighter as well.
She is. Our homegirl, Sterling Zeppeli, our homegirl.
We never really questioned where Dr. A's getting the money to pay us, did we?
Or
for the boat.
He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's rich.
He is a rich doctor. That's about it.
It is the next day, and it's
God, I
pretty
gotta
good.
remember Damon's characterization.
So, you know, it's the next morning, waking up. Basically, what I'm gonna let you guys do here is I'm gonna give you all a free day.
No.
I have included that, Donovan. Let me finish my speech and then I'll give the screen to you, okay?
I do not need the screen for the bit.
So I'm gonna give you guys basically a free day. You can do what you want, character interactions. If you want to get like upgraded gear, you can do that. Basically, I'm giving you guys a day of downtime, a day of rest. Yes, Ty, I am aware. Do not worry. That is on the to-do list. So Donovan, if you want to take the screen.
I do not need the screen for this.
No, but I want you to
a
have
funny
it. It's
bit,
important.
but-
It's
okay.
important to
I
me.
have no room
Donovan
to
has
put
the
it.
DM screen. Maggie is screenless.
I have no room to put it, so I'm just gonna reverse it.
Maggie can't see you.
I'm the one who has to be hidden from it. Okay, so wise and powerful DM. Wise and powerful Donovan? What's happening? Let me get out guys' character sheets.
It's like Oz.
So, Maggie, what is Guy doing right now in this early morning? Let's say 4 a.m. What's he doing at 4 a.m.? I would assume sleeping like any normal person.
So it's 4 a.m. He's been sleeping for a bit. He's
On the topic of abnormal people,
yeah, he had a really rough day yesterday.
He did have a rough day yesterday.
He's sleeping. You know, he seems actually, despite everything, he seems very, very solidly at rest. You can hear gentle snoring coming from his room, almost a cartoonish. He seems in deep sound, gentle sleep.
anyways, so Guy is asleep, rising from the side of his bed like a cartoon villain.
Hello, ominous Donovan. Foot of my bed.
Rise and shine. All right, Guy, what are you rolling for?
Guy's gonna roll to see if he basically how loudly he screams.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Is this a stealth check?
No, this is a wisdom save.
No.
So Guy is in deep peaceful sleep. Donovan, who has somehow gotten into his locked room.
I wonder how.
Yeah.
I wonder how.
Do. Yeah.
World's loudest log.
Donovan,
Don't remind me. Do not remind
Donovan,
me.
who is very quietly cryptid and scared the ever-loving shit out of Guy. Guy is just.
Ready for lesson number 3? Donovan's just standing there in his normal attire.
Are you gonna shoot yourself with a hand cannon again?
Here I have 5 more minutes.
No.
Okay.
The undead are not going to give you 5 more minutes, Guy.
Can you leave the room? I'm in my tiny whities.
Yes, that I can do. I do not want to see you in that.
Thank you.
Meet me on the bow of the ship.
Okay.
Christ.
So after a couple minutes, Guy comes up. He's wearing, Long John pajamas. They cover all of him. He's got like rocket ships and stars on.
That's
and he
so
comes out.
incredibly cool. A guy comes up and he sees 2 Donovan Halens. So, Guy, today's lesson is a little something that we're gonna learn called ionic rippling.
Do they both speak?
Yes.
Oh, no. Do they speak?
Ionic rippling is something I found that I can do relatively recently, though I figured I actually knew how to do it for a while. I just forgot it was in my skill set. I'm gonna cut that out. Ionic rippling allows you to use the power of the sun, the breathing technique that we both use and that I'm teaching you, to somewhat alter the air around us, to do some weird refraction things, to make it seem like something is there that isn't. One Donovan Halen just kind of waves away the other one, revealing which one is the real one. You can do a lot of different things with this, such as making it appear that there are two of me, or disguising what is in my hands. He shakes his left hand and surprises there's an umbrella there. So, that's what I'm gonna teach you how to do today.
So we breathe really good, and magic happens.
Precisely.
Okay.
I don't understand it one bit.
I get it.
Sterling neglected to tell me how this works.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
And Guy would know that there is a tinge of purple with his normal, like, yellow electricity. Because of last session's events. I'm not going to harm myself this time around, guys, so you don't have to worry about that.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Why don't we get started?
Okay.
No promises.
He very, very slowly creeps over to you.
Okay, so... A big...
I do want to point out, Abel is watching, like, he's on night watch, so he's just, like, watching, kind of steering the boat, just like...
Why is he still here? I thought he went with AJ and Marcia.
No, we retconned it because it came back.
Oh, we
remember?
retconned. I think it's like, no, I gotta make sure nothing bad happens to Brandy.
Right,
Frick the undead.
Because the stuff with, yeah.
Yeah. I hate him so much.
So he's just like half sneering, half smiling as he watches.
Is Carl still here or did he leave? I remember that there was like the whole liar revealed plot. But
Carl's here, but he's been reclusive pretty recently.
Right.
Yeah.
So at this wonderful 4 a.m., the sun's not even out.
It's not. Nope. But
Abel's doing night watch. He's just
and yet the
around.
power of the sun is within us all.
Yep.
So Donovan will then teach Guy the proper form, like how to like do it stealthily and how to hide your breathing so they don't. All right, I'm gonna be stealthy now. Something disappears, they're gonna know you did it. But if he teaches you the proper like stance and how to move your lungs or whatever, then they're not gonna know you're using that technique.
Guy looks down at his massive 6-foot self, covered in rippling muscle. I'm not really very sneaky.
You do not need to be very sneaky to disguise exactly what you're trying to breathe with. I'm gonna have Guy make a con save if the DC of this is the DC of this first off will be 15. If he succeeds, then he can properly hide something of himself.
As I'm rolling that, okay, that's a 21.
A 21, yes. We'll say as Guy is practicing that, his left pointer finger begins to shimmer and look like it's not there. Hey, steady, hey, steady your breathing, You did that. You still feel it, right?
You did.
Yeah.
Nice.
For those of you at home, I did the visual gag of him poking his finger and being surprised when it was there.
All right, Donovan goes for a high five.
With his invisible hand.
It goes right through Donovan's arm. See? You didn't even know I was breathing right now, did you?
Sorry, out of context, that's really funny. You didn't even know I was breathing, did you?
and we'll get you to that point for real this time. That was good. Real high five. Donovan is very proud of Guy.
Can I go back to bed now?
No. Anyways, let me just... okay. So anyways, then Guy is encased in a coffin of shadow. So another thing you're going to need to learn how to do is how to breathe in an enclosed space. Not like that.
Is Guy claustrophobic?
Is he claustrophobic? If he's claustrophobic, I'm not doing this.
Well, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. I rolled it. I'm going to keep that result to myself.
Oh, no!
Oh.
I'm going to roll insight on that, actually.
You could just ask him.
Oh.
Donovan needs to get better at learning context clues. Which one's insight? Is it wisdom or intelligence? I forget every single time.
It's wisdom.
Of course it is. All right, have a good time.
Hey, with that roll, you can tell that he's not claustrophobic.
I got an unnatural 1.
You can tell that you've put him in the coffin.
All right.
Okay, now we're gonna bury you alive.
No. Then Donovan just like he's still right there with the coffin. All right, steady your breathing. All right, you are not. I learned from. See, I'm teaching you, but you're also teaching me. I'm not going to endanger either of us. If I feel like you're in danger, I'm gonna stop this. But it seems like right now you're doing pretty good. So steady your breathing. You might be in an enclosed space like this where you need to learn how to properly breathe.
Is that a con save?
That's a con save.
Not nat 20.
Not nat 20. All right. So Donovan puts his ear against the coffin and he hears the resounding, whoa, that little ring that you hear. All right, now use this enclosed space to throw a punch to break open the door.
Are you sure you want that?
He's not in front of the door. Donovan is not.
Okay. Here goes, and rolls a fucking nat 20.
Okay, now just be.
I kind of do this for a living. 9 radiant damage.
Do you take damage when your constructs take damage?
No,
Okay.
that would be stupid. Okay, very good. Boom.
It's like a shockwave.
Ow.
The water ripples out from the boat.
You hurt yourself?
No,
Nice. Very good.
doesn't hurt anymore.
All right, so the construct will disintegrate. I'm sorry.
Womp.
yeah. It goes boo womp. All right, nice work up there. You can go back to bed now. This is not a very difficult one. I just want to teach you how to do that. Make sure to practice.
Okay.
All right, good night.
He's so scared.
He's just gonna go back downstairs. He's gonna gain a level in Ripple!
Oh!
Ionic Rippling, level 3.
So he's now at level 2 of Ripple.
I
Level
give,
what?
I wanna give Guy a hug.
He was level 2 last time. He was
No.
level 2 last time.
No, he was level. You
I
gave
love-
him that first level.
What?
Yeah.
I already given him a lesson at that point.
I thought.
No.
That was the first funny lesson. This is the second funny lesson. I gave him a normal lesson beforehand. I found it when I was editing.
Okay.
Because
Put him to
isn't rippling weapon you get at level 2 or is that level 1? I'm pretty
he doesn't have a rippling weapon yet.
That's what I taught him the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
And
he's level 3.
Yeah, Ionic Rippling is a level 3 feature, I checked.
I'm going to bleed out. You better heal me.
All right. All right, and
Jesus Christ.
and
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that-
level up
that
the guy
is-
real quick.
yeah, that is the crazy thing that Donovan will have done. He might do another crazy thing down the line. Who knows?
Surely he would never.
Donovan Halen would make an excellent teacher.
He already substituted once.
You notice that as
You
Guy
remember
walks down
that.
the stairs,
I
he
do.
seems a bit
Oh, yeah.
larger than he was before. And
That is a very abnormal thing, because he's already above average size.
his constitution increases to 21.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh my
was
God.
just as crazy.
because Hamon users have the limit of 24.
Okay, but
already. Healing hands.
And that's all I have for Donovan, Hamon, and Guy funnies. Or Hamon, Donovan. and Guy.
title.
Donovan and Guy Hamon funnies. Is that what you're trying to say in film twice?
Donovan and
You said Donovan and Hamon and
I did
Guy,
as well.
And then Hamon and Guy and Donovan funnies.
Donovan and Guy Hamon funny moments. That is it. That
Yes.
is
Funny Hamonments. Yeah.
Hey Steve, get in here. I'm watching Family Guy funny moments.
Peter, what are you doing? Crack?
I love that for you. Point of inspiration.
Yes! Where's my
Actually, I
Points of
lied.
inspiration off of my character.
I lied. Donovan split a point of inspiration.
Wait, what? No, okay.
Yeah,
We did it in C4.
We did it at C4, yes. We get a shared one.
Alright.
You get a shared inspiration.
You can write that down.
Actually, I lied. I didn't realize you get an ability score improvement as well. So you see, as Guy kind of walks down the stairs, you see him just becoming like wider as he starts to breathe. He has a 23 in Constitution.
So-
Oh my
he
fucking God.
has to like go a little bit diagonally to fit through the boat's
Yeah,
doorway.
Fucking
Yeah,
wide
yeah,
Putin video.
Yeah,
Wide
Donovan's
Soul.
eyes.
Guy.
Donovan's eyes just steadily get more and more bug-eyed as he watches, as like he realizes, oh, I'm creating a monster.
It's fucking Kingpin from Spider-Verse.
It is.
Donovan, you're creating the Incredible Hulk.
Hi guys.
The Incredible Guy.
Look at him go!
The radical fella.
He's
Love
just
the-
a silly little guy.
Wait, isn't Radical
a silly
Fella
big guy.
actually
I
a?
made
Can't wipe my
from
ass
Dexter's
anymore.
Lab?
maybe I made it up off the top of my head. Maybe it is.
They,
Too big.
they make things for that, you know. They get like a big stick. You stick the toilet paper on. You can just get it up in there.
Damien, what are you talking about?
I'm practicing self-hygiene. Okay, be proud of me.
I am
Buy
proud.
a
Steve is
bidet.
sleeping.
All right, that's all I got.
Day.
Oh boy. So anyway, you all wake up the next morning. Who wakes up in what order? What's the plan? I assume Donovan. was
Donovan's
just-
already awake.
Yeah, Donovan's awake because he
Hold on,
doesn't
let
hear
me,
that to
let me
sleep.
roll an
Hardly.
Fucking sociopath over here.
He's not a sociopath. He's a Hamon user.
He's a bit of a sociopath.
Why'd you roll a d12?
I need evens or odds
Oh,
to
okay.
determine if Nicky is woken up already.
That's fair.
Damien's gonna sleep in for a little while.
Steve, you
Steve
getting
wakes up
early?
decently early. He's going to start his morning with a workout.
Okay, yeah.
He's improving his muscle, and he finishes that out, gaining an 18 in strength.
Nicky
Alright.
wakes up and he smells gains being had.
Hey, yo.
The eyes. Steve hears the cloaker noise as Nicky's door opens.
What?
As
I'm not
Damien
wrong,
wakes up, he's gonna walk over to Carl's room and knock on the door.
Huh, that's a weird noise.
There's
Anyway.
a bit of shuffling, a bit of rustling, and you see Carl opens the door.
Hey, gonna go work out for a bit if you want to join us.
You see Carl. He's pretty tired. He's pretty disheveled. He seems pretty beat up about what he's done, but also he seems happy that he admitted it to you. And you see that the way that he kind of carries himself is a lot more up. And he looks you up and down and nods. Just, I think I would like that. And then he's
Alright,
gonna
good.
go with you, and he's gonna go work out.
And then they're going to shower
We're gonna have
together,
to
which was
game
made
boys.
canon.
Cut to.
Let's go!
Cut to Nicky right in front of the workout area.
Steve is pumping iron.
Yo, Wonder! I see that you're working out. I can smell them gains.
Good morning, Nicky.
What weight is Nicky current? Or not Nicky? What is Steve currently using actually?
Yeah,
He's
Steve's routine.
He would
Sorry.
solidly be doing like a bench press right now. He's running at it probably like what?
We have proper workout equipment. On the...
No.
He's improvising.
No, wait, didn't you buy a weight bench?
Who bought a weight?
I don't think he
I
did.
don't remember that happening.
I think we.
No,
He's
you
just-
bought a punching bag
I
was
did
it?
buy a punching bag.
for kicking,
we
yeah.
should buy
Steve is improvising. There's like a bench in there, but he's just improvising with like.
He's
Were
just
you guys
shitting.
bench pressing each other?
Yeah.
We were
at a
last
certain
night.
point,
Okay, yeah,
he's
that's your workout gear. There you
Right now,
go.
he's just
But he
using
was
like
by
equipment
himself.
on the ship and
Yeah.
like different implements that would be on like a ship, like
He's
freaking.
benching his bed.
Come on, Wonder. That's not enough weight. Nicky then takes the door off its hinges.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, you guys need more weight.
me
Damien
a-
adds weight to it.
Give me
Well,
two
Damien
strength
adds weight
save.
to it.
Give me one
Athletics.
strength save with disadvantage.
Athletics check or strength save?
I feel like if all of that weight is very suddenly being thrown on you without
Oh my
warning,
God.
I feel like that's a strength save.
Oh jeepers!
All right, making a.
Hey,
I-
hey,
yeah,
hey, hey,
disadvantage.
hey, Wonder, that's disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh no! So for
That-
context, dear listeners, Hayden rolled a 2. We reminded him he had disadvantage, and he rolled a 1.
Nicky, you added the weight. What happens?
He
Oh, Steve.
Steve becomes Flat Stanley.
Come
Flat
on,
Steve!
Wonder.
Flat Steve.
You're
Come
going
on,
to
Wonder, you got
Minecraft.
this. I thought you were a baseball player. You got this.
Shut up! All right, I'm not used to.
Anyways, we hear, my cousin is in danger.
Donovan.
Oh my God! Donovan runs over.
Go ahead, give me a strength check.
I am going to use my ability to make a shadow crowbar. Just
I'll give you advantage. Go ahead.
good start. I rolled the same thing twice. So, strength. I can use power.
Can you have advantage?
I know. I rolled 16 2 times in a row. All right. We're gonna call that 18.
18? Okay. So yeah, you're able to, with that much and your proficiency in athletics, you're able to get the bit off of you.
Jesus Christ, dude! What the heck was going on over there?
Nicky, never do that again.
Carl looks over to Damien in the doorway. Boys will be boys.
Hey, Steve,
Come on,
you
Wonder,
need some
you're
more
getting
weight?
gains.
I'm never working out with you.
So Donovan remarks to himself, like in his brain, of all the ways I expected my promise to Robert Wonder being broken, it's not a weight training accident. All right.
One of the most horrifying stand users you've ever encountered versus a bed frame.
It's a door. It was like a door.
Yeah.
All right. So I do have another thing Donovan's gonna do this morning, but if you guys want to do your workout thing first, that's baller.
Yes, you guys do your workout thing. You get a good workout in. Give me an athletics check just to see the quality of the workout.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna
Damien's
work out.
going to use his ability to add 165 kilograms to whatever he's currently
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
go ahead,
Nicky's
go
gonna
ahead.
ask you to do the same thing for him.
Okay.
That
Give
is
me an
very
athletics
useful.
check.
Yeah.
25?
25. Yeah. Bruh. Easy.
Let's see.
gotta get those
Also,
gains.
check
So
to see the
plus-
quality of your
plus
workout. Roll with disadvantage
14.
because of the bad incident.
17.
Right.
17. Okay, yeah, you can get a pretty good workout in. You struggle
That
a bit
is-
near the end, but
that
you know,
is-
you're doing well.
That's it. Okay. Well, the good news is I didn't roll a 1. You said a
is good
strength save? That's going to be...
Sorry, an athletics check.
Oh, this is an athletics check in that case. That is going to be 10. Without using a stand. This is just Steve.
It's technically one of the workouts of all time.
You probably pulled something when the entire
I worked
weight
out already.
Well, when the entire weight
Yeah.
of Jupiter is being crushed down upon you, I'm pretty
he worked
sure.
out last night, or yeah, that would have been last night when we ended last session. So he's still
Yeah,
like.
he's not a
warm.
superhuman freak like the three
yeah.
of them.
Yeah, the
Oh,
unmatched.
Steve, do you need some more weight there?
No, please, God, no.
The unmatched power of the sun also applies to the gravitational effect.
Oh boy. So moving on.
So,
Steve has a fun time.
It's a combination of
no, he
Nicky and
doesn't.
Jamie
is
make a black
Brandy
hole.
awake yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandy's
Is she still in her room, or where is she at? Because I know she's still a bit she's still grieving over the loss of Howard, because she did have a good relationship with him, despite him being a less than upstanding citizen.
Yeah. She's kind of looking over at the front of the boat, watching the waves fly by
All right.
the Great Lake. She's kind of just standing there watching.
Donovan paces to himself. Okay. Hey.
Oh, you're...
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to, like, come up quietly behind her? Do you want to, like, make your presence... I feel like you would walk up pretty casually.
Hey.
Hi.
How'd you sleep?
I got enough sleep. Give me an insight check.
10. 11.
You're not quite sure if she's telling the truth. You're not sure how much quality sleep she normally
Yeah,
gets.
Donovan knits his brow for just a second, and then he's like, "You had breakfast yet?"
Not yet.
That's probably what I'm gonna go do right now. You can join me if you want, but I know if you still want some alone time, that's perfectly okay.
I'll be down. Just give me a couple more minutes.
I'll save a seat for you.
Thanks.
He leaves a construct rose next to the well, what do I know Brandy's favorite flower? I do not know Brandy's favorite flower.
You could guess.
What kind of roll is a guess? Can that be intelligence?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's intelligence. Give me. Let's say it's an investigation check.
Am I good at that? No.
That's better than wisdom.
Oh, 19.
19. You don't really know what her favorite flower would be, but you figure that if it was a gift from you, she would probably appreciate it.
All right. He just makes a standard construct rose and just kind of ties it around the railing, just right there. Yeah, it is. It sparks nicely. Then he makes his leave.
It's on back. All right. So yeah.
After getting a pretty good workout in, if he does say
Heck yeah.
so himself.
Heck
and
yeah.
he does, actually.
Let's go.
Huge.
Gotta have good workouts with the boys.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
In the midst of breakfast, Nicky stands up on the table. I have an announcement to make.
What's up, Bones?
I can now fuck legally. I'm 18 years old, baby!
Holy shit, happy birthday, man!
Hell yeah!
Bit of a weird way to phrase that, but you know.
Congrats. I guess you're an adult now. That feels really weird. Oh man. Okay.
Your arms should still be noodles right now.
Oh, they are
yeah.
still
So
noodles.
he's like walking.
In
we
fact,
gotta do something.
I'm gonna take 1 point of damage
Yeah.
from that.
We gotta celebrate your birthday
It's
somehow.
Sterling.
18's not the one where you can drink yet, right?
No, that is
Not-
not the one you can drink. That is
It is the one you can drink.
Is that persuasion?
That's
This is
deception.
deception.
Alright, let me roll insight. 2.
Under-
Oh, okay.
I'm
Underage
also
drinking is definitely a thing already. Donovan had a drink the other night. Like, no one really cares on this shit.
Damien's gonna grab a glass from the counter and pour you a rum then.
What time is it?
Like 11 a.m. Alright, bud. Drink up on your birthday. You gotta have 1 shot in the morning.
Alcoholism.
That is
speed run.
2 shots of vodka.
I have
Donovan,
proficiency in alcohol.
you're a drink. You're an adult. Is that supposed to be?
Donovan looks at you like, do you consider me an adult? Because
I rescind my statement.
Steerling.
Steerling?
You know the things you do with the balls?
Steve's eyebrows raised.
Yeah, Sterling
Damien's eyebrows
gets
also
PTSD
raised.
from the conversation she had with Guy and Donovan all those days ago.
Okay.
Nicky!
Sterling is going to walk over to the ship and start heading in one particular direction with purpose.
What's going on?
She says nothing.
I think she's finally fed up with us.
can
I think
Steve make an
she's
insight
finally fed up with us. I think she's going to kill us.
Oh shit!
I don't
She's driving us off the falls, boys.
No,
You know,
the edge of the earth.
That is
the
going
Great
to
Lakes waterfall.
That is going to be a dirty 21st Steve's insight on figuring out what this is happening.
Sterling.
I think I saw Nicky
So
roll
Sterling
on that
is
Yeah, I don't know
like
what's going on.
Sterling is staring forward. She seems to have a particular like place that she's going to in mind.
She just shoves
But-
Abel out of the way.
With a 20, you can also tell. Are you proficient in insight?
I have Jack of all trades.
Okay. I'd say that's enough. You can also tell there's just the faintest hint of a smile on her lips.
Oh no!
Steve's making some of his own connections,
Is this something
considering
you
the
planned
fact
with
that
Sterling?
considering the fact
Is this
that
something you planned with Sterling?
I just need range.
Okay. What? Whose balls are you using? Well, what are we talking about?
Donovan just, as he's eating, just could you rephrase that a little bit? Just the tiniest bit?
Steve recalls the conversation he had with Sterling quite a few days ago at this point, when he was interested in learning about the spin. And he seems to... his eyes squint a little bit, but not much else.
Alright. Nicky follows. He rolled a nat 1 on insight. He does not know.
Man, she sure is driving that boat. Moving on. Yeah.
Amy's not gonna roll.
Is Brandy coming down for breakfast quite yet, or?
Yeah, Brandy comes down for breakfast. She doesn't say much, but she seems okay.
As promised, Donovan did save a seat for her if she wishes to sit next to him. If she doesn't, that's okay. Huge.
Donovan's gonna Okay, wait. So you're Steve, you're Nicky, and I'm Donovan.
Who's on first?
So Damien,
Nicky- Nicky's on
Damien is
first.
going to share
I
a
don't know
drink
who's on
with, or attempt to share a drink with Carl at 11 a.m. since they're out.
Carl's gonna like squint a little bit,
It's
and then
Nicky's 18th birthday. We're having drinks.
he shrugs and clinks the glass.
Oh, he's European. That's normal.
He nods and clinks the glass.
All right,
British.
British.
All right,
Christ.
so, yeah, you all keep going on.
Wait a minute. Here's the drink. He closes his mouth.
The meal with Brandy, Donovan, you can see that she's she's having a rough time of it. She doesn't really talk to you much. She doesn't really show you much affection or anything. You see she's still
that's
processing, but she seems to be making considerable progress.
That is good. That is good.
She seems like she's doing. She's getting better. She's improving.
Yeah, Donovan does not know the proper way to handle loss, partly because he hasn't lost anything quite yet. What the shit are you doing?
It's loss. That's the joke. Hayden just signed out loss.
What the fuck, Hayden?
I politely request that you make yourself lost from my table.
Okay, see you.
So,
Fun game.
Yo, Wanda, where you at?
Maggie ain't putting up with your shit today.
Not today.
So, anyways, yeah, Donovan does not quite know how to properly handle loss. He learned a little bit with Lloyd. That is his first truly person he cared about. That was kind of removed from his life, because in the past he's just removed himself from people's life who he didn't really care about, but obviously didn't care about him. Fun parents. So
Imagine having parents.
he more than anything, he understands not being able to say goodbye, because he did not get to say goodbye to either Rose or Lloyd, and he's still very upset about that. So he gets it a little bit, but he does not know what to say at all. So he's just hoping his presence is enough to help.
Okay. So. Yeah, she seems like she's working through it, and she kind of understands that she didn't want that to happen, and it hurt her pretty deeply. But at the same time, she understands that he is a really bad guy, and she realized that kind of recently, and he's done a lot of bad stuff, and she's realizing he wasn't really the guy that she thought he was, despite him still being that father figure and that. Or I should say a father figure, not the father figure, but like someone who's.
Right?
We're talking about Agent We're talking about Ugly.
Oh,
Ugly is the
right.
one.
Because he was in charge of.
I forgot
Nicky throw
everything.
a pebble through Ugly Skull?
You did.
Okay.
I did not kill Agent Ugly. Donovan Halen is not going to kill anyone.
No,
Well,
you.
I thought you got the last hit on them though.
I got the last hit. I made sure it was non-lethal.
Yeah, Donovan downed him.
I non-lethally stabbed him with a side suplex him into the air and then did a sunset violet overdrive. That was all non-lethal.
Right.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
It was incredibly fun.
Turns out
making open wounds and then simultaneously healing them would have been just a
That's what do you think?
badass
What do you
fight.
think Sunset Overdrive did?
Oh,
True.
God.
Keeping him at the brink of death,
Also,
but not killing him.
Horrifying.
Sunset
Yeah, it's just
Violet.
Donovan Halen. It's kind of his brand.
Sunset Violet Overdrive is cool. That's
Yep.
all.
So it's around noon.
Scarlet Violet Overdrive.
Sunset Violet Overdrive.
So it's around noon, and you see Pink Mason, the
Oh,
man, the bitch, the
boy.
legend, get up and hop on it. Oh, he's.
I don't
he's
remember.
We captured him
He is
after
the one,
last session, right?
who had to learn about ethics.
Hey,
captured.
right.
and,
We gave
yeah.
him the ethics
You're
book.
celebrating something. Is someone worthy now? Is someone chosen? What's going on?
By the way, I should specify, going to bed last night, Steve read through that book, and he has realized several things about himself. That is all.
Right.
I will not elaborate.
Hey, bud, how's your reading going?
Coffee.
Oh, we got coffee. This is rum. There is a coffee
Is
machine.
fine.
Oh, okay. It's Nicky's birthday, so we're having rum.
Cheers, and he's just gonna tilt the bottle back.
Oh God. Oh, you might want to slow down there. bud.
Somewhere. So you pulled the "I'm a minor" card on Brooks one day before your birthday.
Yes! Yes, he did!
Holy smokes! My respect for Nicky has skyrocketed. That is so incredibly based.
Big Dick Nick, they call him, and
That
for
It
good
was his
reason.
last chance to pull that card. I mean,
Oh, I'm doing it one time. You gotta.
Yeah, now that he can legally drink, like...
at least so is David's
Okay, I'm getting
roll
some
a
soda.
2 on that check.
That's so
You
funny.
convinced
That
him.
is so fucking freaking funny.
That was a +5 on that 19 that I rolled.
David has a +0, and I genuinely rolled a 2.
Yeah, you see,
No wonder
you
Damien
see
got hit with the walls.
Mason's
No
rainbow
wonder.
dyed hair is just completely in disarray.
Where's his little funny pyramid thing that he has?
It's like drooping.
Ah.
Yeah, he's got like a prism hairpiece thing. So
Awesome.
he kind of looks around.
Average JoJo hair.
Yep. He probably remembers Donovan as the guy who threw a scythe into his back.
Yeah.
Also, is he when we took him back with us after last session? Is he cool now?
You're not
we were-
sure. He's
we were having
kinda.
He has some bad ideas. He's been misled.
He's
so
working
we're
on
having
it.
him read a book about ethics.
Finish that book.
You finish it.
You
Damn, you read fast.
did you get any sleep? Did you get any sleep last night?
Do you guys have any coffee?
We have a coffee machine.
Look.
It's weird. People seem to not get very much sleep around me.
Anyways, Donovan's gonna, even though all the
Wonder why I finished the book last night.
despite the
I got great sleep.
despite
I am aware.
despite the disagreements they have based on their beliefs, Donovan's still gonna see if any Hamon will help him out a little bit.
That wasn't coffee.
No.
Better than any coffee
Good
I've
morning.
ever had.
Good morning indeed.
Oh fuck!
You ever had the energy of the sun imbued directly into your veins in the morning?
Oh, good morning.
Bystanders now just become the unmatched power of the sun in multiple respects.
Yeah, quite literally in one respect.
All right. Well,
As soon as he is looking around and looks over at Steve, Steve noticeably averts his gaze. Kind of looks away. Just
all right.
not doing anything else.
Donovan does not notice.
He does not notice.
Music
So-
man.
You guys have that time, kind of wake up, get up, and eventually,
We on a boat.
probably around
We're
like
going somewhere.
very early afternoon, around 2 p.m., they get to shore. And it's a beautiful forest shoreline.
Dang.
Holy crap.
And Sterling looks over at Nicky and just, you. Here. And she looks over at Steve and kind of like,
Am I allowed to make another insight check?
yes!
For those
Yes,
at home,
you are.
Sterling looked at Steve and then winked like, this guy's gonna get what for?
Yup.
Okay, so that's +8.
As
Sterling notably did not give.
23 on that insight.
23 on the insight.
Do I feel danger?
I mean,
If
Yeah.
you don't feel danger around Sterling, you have severely
really
misjudged her
around Sterling?
character.
No,
don't
I
know-
mean not about Sterling, about where we're going.
you have no fucking clue what she is up to. You've been all around the city. You know, this is kind of like a foresty area that's kind of around on the Great Lakes. It's outside the city limits of Travago. You have no idea what they're doing here.
Oh, we're out of city limits.
Oh, we were voting for hours.
Yeah.
Damien's gonna smirk and smack you on the back. Good luck. I don't know what you're doing, but I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Go get
Sterling.
him. Go get him, Tiger.
Sterling hops off the boat. That was funny. Sterling
I know,
hops off the
CRX.
boat and walks into the forest. Into
Nikki-
just the incredibly dense shrubbery.
And then we leave him
gonna
behind.
stand leap off the boat. I will use speed of power, so I will take the damage.
Just
Stanley?
Okay.
No.
You're saying he has speed
Oh,
of power.
right.
Just before Nikki goes, she
Donovan's
says,
gonna make a dex save so it doesn't fall over.
have fun.
He's fine,
Come
probably.
see me when you're done. I'd like to talk. And
Steve, you want to do some more training while he's gone?
sure.
Oh,
That sounds
really?
fun.
All right.
What is the damage
Maybe he's gonna
for
crack
speed
his
of power
nose.
leaping?
It's just 1 damage for every meter you move. So
Okay.
you move like 2 meters, you take 2 damage. It's fine.
I will. Yep. I'm at 90. Okay.
Yeah, don't even worry about it.
Oh my.
You hop down, and you follow her through the incredibly dense shrubbery, and you look and you realize that she is navigating this with ease, despite the like nearly foot-high vegetation, all this shit. There's bugs and stuff around, despite it being pretty decently
I mean,
cold out. Like
From being a part of the being hard, this is nothing entirely new to him in terms of what he had to go through.
hey, it's not entirely new. You have some
Forest
survival
snake.
skills and stuff like that, but
Forest
you are
snake.
still impressed by just how quickly Sterling is able to like basically continue through. And you notice that as she continues through the forest, every like plant that she touches grows a little bit, making it harder for you to follow her.
Right.
All right, I will
right.
continue to power through.
Yeah, notably-
Okay, give me a survival check.
Yeah, notably, Sterling did not give Nikki the same spiel she gave Steve. Is like, you know what? Frick them kids.
Oh, not yet.
Can I use athletics to just power through the shrubbery?
Yes.
Sterling be like, fuck
Are you
let's
sure
survival.
that is what you want to do?
Is it poison ivy?
With my one constitution.
I'm excited for Nikki to refuse to correctly learn this technique.
Hey, listen, as long as it's not stand poison ivy, he'll be okay.
I mean,
Oh God,
I have
stand poison
wisdom,
ivy.
so it'll be a +4.
Okay.
I have a new idea for Amazon Prime. Anyway,
Christ.
No.
18.
18. Oh yeah, so you're able to. It takes a bit of difficulty. You have to get used to it for a bit, but eventually you are able to catch up and actually decently keep up with Sterling. And you're walking for what feels like hours, but probably was only a few minutes until you come to a beautiful clearing in the middle of the forest. You can see this beautiful rock cliff. There's like a waterfall that comes down, and you see what appears to just be this very beautiful garden, just right here in the middle of this big forest. You see all of these flowers, you can see butterflies, insects of all sorts just buzzing, flying around. You notice that despite all of the life teeming and emanating from this place, it feels peaceful. And Sterling gets to the middle of it, looks over at you. Before we continue further,
Muse?
no way! Sterling is British, right? I'm not going insane.
I do not remember
I
her.
don't remember.
I do not
I don't
remember her
remember
being
that.
British.
Yeah, whatever.
Can we give a recap of what Sterling looks like? Because I want to get
Yes.
I want to get a
That would
proper.
be
I remember she has a hat. Like it's a pelly.
I don't remember her having a hat. I remember her
She has
having
a
a
pelly
jacket.
hat.
She
Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh
She is
Um,
as a pelly, isn't she?
She is.
Yeah.
She's a 5'3" woman. She wears what appears to be kind of like a military uniform mixed with like a marching band's kind of jacket. The outfit itself is covered in rectangles. She has 2 massive pockets in the front of her coat. She's got a pixie cut, but with 5 like spikes coming out of the back of her hair.
Ooh.
And yeah, she looks like.
Skin tone.
She's got like a bronzy skin tone.
Cool.
So she looks over to Nikki. All right. Are you absolutely sure you want to go through with this?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Steve.
There we go.
This is a pursuit of perfection. It is a spiral for a reason. It all comes back to that spiral, and if you are not careful, that spiral will consume you. I have known several people in my family, outside of my family, who went through all of this, spent their entire life trying to perfect it, never got there, and realized they didn't have time to spend with loved ones because they were so obsessed with what they were doing.
The downward spiral.
It is an obsession that you must be aware of and that you must treat with respect. You must be kind to it, and you must understand that nothing is free.
I understand the price I'm paying, but if I don't do this, I will lose my family. I have loved ones relying on us completing this mission. I know the risks and I'm willing to take them.
All right. She looks up to the waterfall. Your first step is to climb that waterfall.
Athletics.
Oh, no.
This isn't Minecraft.
Without
You can't just press spacebar.
Athletics.
Go ahead.
Nicky be like, I'm here to learn, but I'm also going to cheat.
Oh no, Nicky wasn't gonna cheat. I was gonna just use my strength.
Yeah.
Oh, good start. Good start.
Plus 9.
That's still only
11.
That's pretty fucking good.
What?
Or, no, you rolled an 11?
I rolled a 2.
I see. So the total.
I could use my inspiration, but I think there's better uses of it.
So you walk over to the rock face and you're just like, easy, this shit's easy. And you go through the waterfall, you can see that there's like a bunch of rocks leading up to it. You can see like, if you had the ability to, you could like climb up the rock face despite the water coming down. You get up about 3 rocks and realize, I'm surrounded by water. I can't fucking breathe.
I'm not gonna stop. I will continue to take.
Alright, make me another athletics check as well as a constitution saving throw.
I'll take the athletics first.
Okay.
Okay, I'll roll them at the same time. Blue is con, black is ass.
Okay.
Tokla's ass.
So 12 and nat 1. Nat 1 for athletics, 12 for con.
Alright, so you feel pretty good actually as you're climbing this thing. You know, you're used to exercise, you're decently durable, and
Actually, before you, I will take inspiration for that nat 1.
See where incorrect breathing gets you.
That's much better.
Okay, that's gonna be plus 8, so 15, that's 22, yeah.
you can feel the soreness kind of entering your muscles because you haven't breathed and they're kind of groaning and aching, but you're able to reach up and pull yourself up again. Give me one more check on each of those. You realize you're about halfway up the waterfall at this point.
Okay, this time I'm swapping the colors out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Plus 8, so that's going to be 15 and 13 respectively. 15 athletics.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d3.
3.
What did you roll on the con save again?
I rolled a 14.
14. Okay, so you're going to gain 1 level of exhaustion.
I'm fine with that.
Is this...
This will
Is
this
D&D
will
one
go away if he's
exhaustion
able to
or
properly.
5e
This is 5e exhaustion, but it'll go away once he gets to the top.
1d8.
So you'll have disadvantage on skill checks, but not saving throws.
Okay.
So you have disadvantage on the athletics check. You get 1 more if you can get to the top.
Alright, here's the athletics. 4 plus 8, that's 12. And here is the con. 4.
Your dice have been unkind to you.
Yes,
Man.
they always are.
Yeah, that's tie rolling dice.
Sorry,
for
give me
you.
the athletics check again.
It was 12.
It was 12.
And
then
the con
4.
save.
4.
Okay,
Bones
so
die.
you gain additional 2 levels of exhaustion.
I'm at 3.
You're at 3 levels, yep. So your movement speed is halved, but you're able to
And that's minus...
get right up to the top. You are so
Am I allowed
goddamn
to use veteran
close.
sprinter?
I would say not for
Okay.
this, no.
That will make my additional roll.
Go ahead.
Okay, none of those.
Another 12
Okay.
for athletics. And a 7 for...
Your con save?
Yeah.
So with 12 for athletics, you're able to just barely kind of pull yourself over, and as you attempt to bring yourself over the top of the water, you're able to just barely get your nose and eventually heave yourself over it. Every single muscle in your body is aching, screaming, just you are having a fucking horrific time. And you get up to the top of the waterfall, your levels of exhaustion go away as you kind of breathe back in. You stand at the top victorious, and Sterling looks up at you, genuinely impressed.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Okay. Your second task, catch, and she throws a steel ball. Give me an athletics check. Give me. Let's call it a dex save.
A dex save?
Yep. And you can use your stand for this.
Okay. So I get +4 on this. I don't know which of these. I'm using a metal die.
Just stealing my die anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not using that one right now. To be fair, you can.
14.
Ah, much better.
Okay.
You have
So
proficiency in your
you-
stand.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but 9 saves.
You're able to use your stand
Yeah.
for physical saves.
Yeah, but I don't have proficiency in dex saves.
Yeah.
You can still use your stand for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
you
plus
don't
4.
get-
Gotcha. Okay. Yes,
I
you're
rolled a
able to
10.
grab it and like just barely keep a hold of it. You can feel this kind of twisting, odd force kind of ripple through you, and you realize that this thing is ridiculously hard to keep hold of, despite the fact that you've grabbed it. Give me a con save. And you're just like standing there in the water as it rushes by, just like holding, trying to keep it still.
4.
You drop the ball, and it just flies
Dang.
down the waterfall.
You're
Alright.
gonna ask me to dive and catch it.
All right, Nicky. She is right behind you. You have no idea how she got up. So
Oh no! Boonk.
all right, Nicky. Here's your third lesson. She takes a step back.
Die.
Don't drop the soap.
Look around you.
Is that perception, or am I just...
Just give me a nature check, actually.
Okay.
Oh.
That's gonna be +4 because I'm not proficient and I have decent wisdom. I am gonna use a
Nature is
plastic-
intelligence.
It's intelligence. It's gonna be a -1.
Oh, right.
You know what? For this case, in particular, I'll say use wisdom. A wisdom nature check.
Okay, so if it was intelligence, it still would have been a 17.
Okay.
Wisdom, it's going to be a 22.
That's enough. So as you look around this beautiful, beautiful place, you realize that everything has some kind of pattern to it. You still feel that kind of like twisting motion in your hands. You feel it ripple through your arms the way that it goes, and you feel this. It's a connection that you haven't really been able to make before, but as you're looking around, you're seeing this, you see patterns starting to emerge. You see this ratio, this 16:9 thing, and you start thinking back, you realize statues, paintings, architecture, a lot of it seems to have kind of that imitation. It's a natural spiral towards something. And you look around and you realize that your body as well is created with so many of these beautiful, perfect rectangles. You look over and see that Sterling's rectangles on the side aren't quite there, but they're very close imitations. Alright, that's the end of today's lesson. And Sterling jumps down the waterfall.
Nicky's also going to jump down.
Okay. Yeah, you jump down, hit the bottom. It's not enough of a drop where it's not enough of a drop where you take any damage and you're able to land in the water.
Nicky's big day.
You see that she jumps down, lands, and just walks over the water. You have to swim though.
That's a Hamon thing. That's
Yep,
not a
that's a
spin
Hamon thing. And Sterling looks around at all the pebbles, all the rocks, and just, oh. Pick a rock that you like.
This one.
You just reach down and just grab one?
Yeah. He felt the smoothest rock he could find. What?
She's mimicking, like miming to toss it here. Alright. Remember that rectangle. Remember that ratio. The way that it rotates. The way that it spins. And she twirls it in her hand, and you can see it slowly becoming more and more rotational until a perfect sphere. Grab your second favorite rock. I want you to make it.
Nicky
yourself.
looks devastated for those at home.
I liked that rock.
She conformed it and then just threw it away.
Yeah.
Smooth.
All right. Go ahead.
Let's roll.
Dexterity.
Can I use precision?
Yes.
14 if it's just pure stats.
You're proficient.
If I'm using my proficiency, that's 18.
Nope. you sit there and spin it, and you just can't quite get it the way it's supposed to be.
But it do spin though. But it is spinning.
It's like almost there. You can feel like you're just on the verge of it. And Sterling just says, we'll wait. And she sits down.
Oh no.
Happy birthday.
This actively pisses off Nicky.
Roll a d6.
You have the dice bag.
I do.
I have an unrelated question.
Go ahead.
3.
Can you normally add your stand to spin stuff?
Yes.
Why not?
And, like, you can use precision instead of dexterity for all spin stuff?
For things that like DC and all of that, no. But for things like actual like spin attacks and spin usage, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
So you do that, you let it spin, and you sit there, and the time kind of blurs by. You become incredibly focused on this. You try it clockwise, counterclockwise. You do it, and every single time you just don't quite get it, and you begin to get frustrated, and you look around, and you see this beautiful place around you, and you can feel that frustration leave you, and you get back to work. So after 3 hours of toiling,
Christ.
you eventually zoom, and you look down and you realize that you hold a perfect sphere in your hand. Sterling looks up at you. All right, time to go, and begins walking through the forest.
Hey guys, you think Nicky's dead?
Go ahead.
Sterling's a loose cannon, maybe.
Go ahead.
In
And
nearly
level and
4
spin.
hours.
It's been a while.
I need to look at the actual...
In the meantime, would Steve and Damien like to spar?
Sure.
All right.
Oh,
Can we do that?
absolutely, I'd be down for that.
Do I need a referee again? I'm not taking off my shirt this time.
Suit
Stands or
yourself.
no?
No stands.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh, fair fight. Yeah, fair fight.
fair fight. Better to hone our skills.
Roll initiative.
I suppose.
All right, Donovan.
Natural 1.
Donovan
That's
makes.
I'll let you go first.
Donovan makes a construct whistle and uses the natural ting of the hamon to make the noise instead of a separate ball inside the whistle because he cannot make more than one thing at a time.
They would have decided
I
this
can't
before.
sculpt
Weapons,
sphere
yes or no?
naturally anyways.
What's
I'll
up?
leave that up to you.
Sculpt sphere is level 2.
No
spin.
weapons.
Okay.
Fist to
This
fist.
is right. Let's go.
Which is why it took you so long.
All right. So Steve is going to go first. He is going to go for like just 3 simple attacks, trying to. He's not super used to like fist fighting, but he's going for like a simple, 1, 2, try and uppercut sort of thing.
Real quick before this, I do want to give you the stats of the stone sphere, and then we'll come back to this. Sorry, I just
Alright,
want
I have
to.
one.
I want to
Okay.
get those. Yes.
I'm
so
on
that,
the site. It will be on there, right?
yeah, just in the spin. It counts the stone sphere. Sphere. All right.
Yeah, Stone Spheres are pretty
Come at me.
well-rounded.
Kid.
That was unintentional.
You got this. Hit me good.
Die.
So in this module, you're already proficient in unarmed attacks, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that first one is going to be a 16 to hit.
Do we roll AC wins or loses for this?
AC loses. No.
AC wins.
AC wins.
AC wins.
AC
Yes.
always
Then
wins.
you just
AC
barely
wins, DC wins.
like miss him. Just like graze him. You
Second
have
is,
to try harder than that.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the nat 1 for that, and he's gonna stop his turn right there. Just he goes. First one misses. Second one he like way misjudges, slips a little bit, and like falls to his knees.
Damon's gonna use his reaction to catch you and push you back up.
Hey.
Come on, stay on your feet, kid.
He tweaked his arm earlier, so.
All right, and then Damien's gonna go for his 3 hits.
I can use either power or precision for my attack bonus.
It's plus
Oh, because it's a thrown
strength to
weapon.
hit.
Huge.
That is going to be 25 to hit.
The actual damage will be
That
really
might
good.
hit.
It's just
So 25, 24, and that one's probably not going to hit. 12.
25, 24, and
12.
Okay, so yeah, those first 2 hit.
All right, let me roll that damage.
We'll try and make this
D4
snappy.
plus
Just
strength.
All right, I don't have the feat, but I am still gonna do this. Incredible. Donovan is watching carefully to make sure no one dies.
and where is he hitting? Steve?
amazing.
Oh,
They're
last-
punching
he's
each
just
other.
going for like
They're punching each
shoulder
other.
and gut,
With passion!
and that's going to be 15 bludgeoning damage.
All right, he takes all of
All
that.
right, kid, you're up.
Let's see.
Damon's like kind of bouncing. He's really into this.
He is.
Awesome.
He likes to fight.
A little bit of blood starts leaking out. Haven't had a fight like this since grade school. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit me. Man.
Didn't Steve fight
One
in
good hit.
grade school?
He got rowdy.
Sunday school, we'll be wildin'. No,
True.
The
First one's going to be
the best versus John
19 to
3:16.
hit.
That'll hit.
Second one is going to be nat 20.
Okay, that will hit.
And third one is going to be, I don't think that hits. That's 11. Yes. That being said, so that first one will be, let's see, D4s? Yeah, D4s. That first one is going to be 7 bludgeoning. And then, I'll just add it all up. And then we have, they both rolled.
Crits. Take the average on crits.
Yes.
So that would be 5.
Ty, do keep
16
in mind that these
bludgeoning
spheres do
damage.
not
Damn.
return to you
Alright,
yet.
so
Yeah,
there you go.
You just throw them.
And he gets
So
like a
you get
solid uppercut to the jaw.
But
Yeah, you get the first hit in,
baseballs.
and Damon's like, all right, and then you
Baseballs-
surprise him with the second hit. Oh, dang, kid, all right.
Baseballs aren't perfect spheres, so their damage, accuracy, and
But the rubber ball within them probably is.
other thing will be halved.
Just like a,
You can make the baseball a perfect, or
no, I can't. I can't.
Not
I
quite
can't
yet.
Sculpt
You
yet.
could talk to Sterling about it, and
Okay.
she'd help you with it.
I mean, that would count as like a rubber ball, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah. Rubber
You
balls
can.
are
mechanically.
I'll say that you can use sculpt sphere, but you have to roll. Now that you've done it once, you'll roll a d4 to determine how many hours it will take to sculpt. Or you could talk to Sterling, see what she could do. Either way,
Awesome.
Nikki's staying up to make like 3 spheres.
Huge.
look at the butterfly. Look at the butterfly.
Oh, dang, good hit, kid. All right, let's go. That's 17,
He really do be witnessing nature, though.
22,
It's
and
not
26.
not easy.
Those all hit.
Okay.
The waterfall had nothing to do with spin, by the way. Sterling was just fucking with you.
I figured.
She
That
was
will
like,
be 26 bludgeoning damage.
He takes it all. Also, I did love that moment between Sterling and Nikki.
Oh, it was perfect.
I was at 5 exhaustion. Nikki was not gonna stop.
Nikki was going to die.
yeah, if you gain another level of exhaustion, you would have. I wouldn't have let you die there, but
You were near death.
Some more
How
blood.
you holding up, kid?
Some more
Alright,
blood
he-
flies out. There's a few like obvious bruise spots.
Sterling's like, he's gonna make it to the top.
Nikki. Holding up?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep going.
All right.
my child will not make it up the waterfall.
No.
Actually, I know your AC. You said it. Okay. That one is going to be what? Above your AC. I'll just say.
Cool.
So miss, hit, miss. So, right in like the side. That one is going to be 7 bludgeoning.
Ugh. Nice hit. We gotta work on your accuracy, though, kid.
I'm trying. Okay.
I believe you. I believe you.
Now that I have
I-
1 level in spin, I think
22.
we should go ahead and go up to 15 in power, so I can
13.
get my special.
And
Good plan.
28.
You don't want to increase it
hits?
so you can sculpt
Yep.
sphere.
All right.
Maybe this next one. I will.
So you have a 16 AC.
Yeah.
Steve has 15.
Nice.
So keep that in mind. We can make this quicker that way.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Takes it all.
I think Donovan has the highest base AC out of everyone without like any like.
That makes sense.
mod-
I have a
mod-
tower shield that helps
20.
mine usually.
Hmm.
Mine's 21 with the shield, but I'm not using that right now.
Mine's a 17 baseline, 25 with my stand.
Steve is bloodied. He's starting to like bleed out of several places now. He's kind of rubbing his shoulder.
You wrapping up, kid, or still going?
No, I got
all
this. And he's gonna keep on going.
Steve was actively bleeding.
Yes.
Demon's a little concerned, but he's gonna let him go as long as he's got the problem,
Yep. You're doing great, Steve.
Thanks,
Guy wakes
Donovan.
up, and you see him just look it over.
He just looks over and sees them fighting.
Yeah, he's got
With Donovan watching, he's like, I had nothing to do with this.
guy who was wearing a shirt that is usually like a little bit tight on him is like practically bursting out of it.
Oh,
And
whoa, mama.
He walks over to Donovan and just.
Morning, champ.
Are they trying to kill each other?
I do not think so. I think they're just
Six
I think they're just
bludgeoning
fighting
damage,
because they
that's
feel
it.
like it.
Ugh.
Sterling took Nicky into the woods and they haven't come back yet.
When does Nikki come back?
Probably when they.
3 hours later, or 4 hours later. total.
Okay.
So
Half an
this,
hour
This,
walking, then like 3 hours spent.
Yep.
Half an hour back.
yep. So Nikki will get back like
Damien's looking
Mid-afternoon.
perfectly fine still, by the
Oh,
way.
I would
Oh,
assume
yeah.
so.
Dirty 20,
here. Take at least one of every die.
19,
I only
And
need D4s. Oh wait, I do
13.
now.
For
So that's
improvised
2
hit.
hits, I think.
Yes.
But I don't need
Oh.
D6s.
I'm rolling
Just
high on these
hold on to them.
D4s.
Oh, no.
Just so you have 'em,
9
just in
plus
case.
8. That's 17 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Criminy.
Let's see.
I don't need D10s because I'm not level 11 in power.
If you pick up a metal sphere, he'll use a D10.
I don't want to knock you out, kid. Know your limits.
That is.
He
Oh,
like
yes,
coughs up
I
some
don't
blood
think
this time.
Donovan looks a bit more
You're
like.
doing well, but you gotta know when to stop.
No.
Give me one more big hit.
One more. And he's gonna go for one more rush.
Donovan's already rubbing his hands
wanna
like a defibrillator. He's prepared.
Clear.
Can I melee barrage here?
With yourself?
Are you using your stand for that?
No,
Oh, yeah.
No,
That's not how
okay.
that works, does it?
it's not.
I'm gonna
That's
say
fine.
no, sorry.
That's a 19,
Okay, that'll hit.
higher, and higher.
Oh,
So
man.
he's going for one big last hurrah
It's
here.
basically a melee barrage.
Nice.
5 plus 5. That's cocked. Plus 5.
Oh, my
15 bludgeoning. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, dang. Nice rush. I think we should probably stop here.
Okay.
That was good, kid. You're keeping up with me pretty well.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna call
How
it
low
too.
did he get you?
I believe that last hit brought me down to 105.
Oh my god. Steve got down to 36 out of 107.
Donovan heals you back to full.
And Guy's gonna walk over and slap Damien on the back.
Hey, you're filling out that shirt well.
And you feel yourself getting healed by Guy.
Thanks.
Dang. Nice. You're keeping up with some training too. You
can't
should
wait.
join us for our weightlifting in the morning.
Watch this. Wait, no, hold on. And on the third attempt, his hand disappears.
Holy shit! Where'd your hand go?
I don't know.
Reach out and grab it, or try to grab it.
No, it's still there. It's still there. Stop.
Donovan leads into Steve. I raised that boy.
Donovan, did you turn Guy into a magician?
Donovan, I can't make it appear back.
Oh God!
I can't see it.
Donovan's like incredible. He's maintaining correct breathing by accident. Okay, as the tears presumably fill up his air duct, his hand will slowly appear.
Damien's gonna put a hand on Guy's shoulder. He's just gonna look at him and go,
If you want,
you keep working on that, bud.
if you want to
hand.
hand,
I'm sorry.
what have I done?
So we have 2 pure stand users, and then 2 badasses.
That guy is
And
also
Guy.
there. God.
And Steven!
And Steven!
No, that's me.
That's
he was
point of
part of pure
inspiration.
stand.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Thanks for the heals, Donovan.
Anytime, dude.
That was a good fight, Damien.
Yeah, good job. Keep working on that. Someday you'll be able to take me.
I can't wait for Nicky.
I'm getting better.
It's gonna be fucking.
Put that
That's
much
the
gusto
process.
into the lieutenants, we're gonna blow through him in no time.
All right, so
Nicky returns from the forest.
yeah,
Holy
Nicky
shit,
and
you're
Sterling
alive?
return.
I am.
I'm gonna point out, Sterling makes it way harder for you to walk through the forest on the way back after you've already been like pretty tired out.
So I assume that she arrives significantly earlier than he does.
No, she like stays behind to make sure
Oh, okay.
she's like he's like closely
We
following.
were gonna joke about him
Well-
being dead if she arrived.
Well, now that that's happening, and now that the spin stuff's over, I am good at athletics my way through it.
All right, go ahead.
Fitting.
Plus
I don't think that dice is doing any better for you than
plus
the other
14
ones.
because I'm using my power now.
That's good.
Still
19.
So you look down and you're like trudging through the plants, la la la, things goes normal. But as you're looking down, you realize that you are, by doing this, you're disrupting a lot of the naturally appearing like ratios. Like you look down and you see this thing that was normally just like whatever, stupid plant, get out of the way. You're looking down and you're realizing, oh my god, like I am destroying art. Do you
Does
continue?
Nicky give a shit?
Damn!
Does Nicky
Da-da-da-da-da.
care?
I will then use athletics now.
Oh my god. Character development.
9
Character
plus
regression.
8. That's going to be 17.
Sterling looks back, sighs, and the plants grow even thicker from here on out. So it takes an additional 30 minutes to get back, but eventually they do.
5.5 hours.
Yes,
Oh my
5.5 hours later, they get
That
back.
is-
The sun is like starting to get low in the sky. Nicky gets back.
Holy shit, you're alive.
Do I see wonder over the horizon?
Yeah, he's on the ship.
Does he get
That was
advanced?
really good training. I'm feeling pretty refreshed now.
Are you just gonna chuck the ball at him?
I am. Yo, Wonder.
You play baseball, right? Heads up.
Catch.
This bitch ratio. Yeet!
Ratioed.
A new pitcher enters the horizon, Wonder!
What?
15, and I can use power for the attack bonus.
And because of our brawl, you wouldn't have your bat on you. We said no weapons.
True. He does not have any weapons on him.
So 15 plus 10 plus I'm proficient in stand.
Jesus
So that's gonna be
Christ.
Plus L plus ratio.
So 29. Does that hit?
Oh, that definitely hits.
So that's a D8 plus dexterity of damage.
D8 plus power if you're funny.
Can I
Or
make
D8
it?
plus power.
Even
Can I
if
try
you-
and
even
hit
if
it
God
back as a
understand
reaction?
Or for plus precision.
Can I try and hit it back as a reaction? I would have to get higher than like his to hit.
Disadvantage at least.
I'm gonna say without your
This would be
bat.
This would be really.
Oh, who
fun.
said I'm using my bat?
Do you have your stance?
I'm gonna
this-
use Act 3.
Steve, this would be so funny to get hit in the brain.
I'm gonna try and hit it
It would also be really
back.
funny if the one sphere
You have
that
to get
Nicky
over
currently
20
has
not
gets
to-
fucking sent to
Steve, I'm gonna
pieces.
say that's a dex check.
Dex check.
Dex check.
Can I use precision?
Yes.
Okay, he's using Act 1 for this then.
No disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. Rolled 2 5s, so that being said,
It's not.
that is a Dex check or saving throw.
Saving throw.
Okay,
Save.
I'm proficient, so that's good. That is going to be will not be a 29. Okay. Bonk.
Okay.
5. Can I use precision for damage or just dex?
Oh, you can use precision for damage. I believe you can use. Let me check something real quick.
No,
Dex-
it's strength for to hit, but it's still dex for damage.
It's still dex for damage.
Right.
As the spin NPC guy as well, I would know.
I think adding your spin stats makes sense if you're doing it with your stance.
Okay, yeah, no, you can use precision.
You can use precision, but you
so
can't
that's
use power for damage.
9.
It play-
Stone damage.
It plays out something to the effect of what is that? Superstition act.
It's a good thing you got healed before this.
Donovan is freaking out. Ah!
I believe that's force damage.
So yeah, it is force damage. Yeah, so Donovan just watches this steel stone ball just into Steve's face, and he, I got it. Donovan tries to grab it off, and his arm just.
Donovan goes squongly. You do noticeably resist it considerably with the vibrations of Hamon, but you still
Alright.
feel like that
Yeah,
squongly bit.
Is that like
Spin interactions
resistance?
is something that I wish we
You could
saw
say.
on the show, actually.
They have resistance to force.
We should add that
in
in the manga.
We should
Well,
add,
because they're
we should add that in the module that you have like resistance to force damage caused by the spin.
that could be cool.
That's very niche.
I'm going to
Oh, boy.
feed a power up onto the bow. I do not care about damage.
Okay.
And grab my ball.
Okay.
Steve is just
Give
like
me your
sitting
balls,
there,
Steve.
sitting there with like ball grinding into his face, and you're just like, oh, I'll take that.
Donovan heals you back up. He's like, "Jeez, little God."
That's
you
new.
still see that it takes some resistance for Nicky to grab the ball because he did just learn this.
Oh, that's the balls thing.
Steve, you look over and see Sterling, still like hasn't yet gotten on the boat. She has her eyes crossed, and you can see that her face is a mixture of. She seems incredibly proud, but also very scared for what she has done.
Yeah, what
has she done? What has she created?
Oh God.
Is that what you want to go do?
Yes.
All right.
Happy birthday, I suppose.
Happy birthday, your gift is balls.
Steve
Now,
kind
where's
of.
my rum?
Oh, I saved it for
Oh
you.
my God.
cool.
He takes a moment to like regain his composure. Kind of looks over at Sterling.
Con save.
Sees the look.
15 to save against rum. Pure.
Pure. Where's all the rum gone?
It's better if you mix it with Coke.
I mean, it fucking hurts on the way down. Like you're able to swallow it, but like,
At least I did.
True.
also you're drinking this on an empty stomach, so it's like, ugh. Shit burns all the way down. What you got, Hayden?
No, I was just saying, kind of after seeing them return, regaining his composure from the ball in his face. He's not surprised. He's just accepting it at this point. Kind of looks over at Sterling and she gave you the talk, huh?
On his
Too
18th
much is
birthday.
at stake, Wonder.
You look like you nearly died.
That's because I did.
I thought you might be dead
Jesus
after
Christ,
the
Sterling!
third hour.
You just stabbed me with a pinky. What did you do to him?
Oh, you know.
I climbed
See-
a waterfall.
You climbed a waterfall? Did
Like
you use
bare
your stand?
hands?
No.
Without your stand?
Shit, that's metal as hell.
Are you okay?
You weren't
No.
supposed to be able to do it. I was impressed, honestly.
How did it serve the purpose for the spin?
No, it didn't.
Nicky is
I thought I was a. I thought
vibrating.
You made him nearly drown just for fun. That's awesome.
I thought I was a crazy teacher. Everything I do serves
I
a
wouldn't have
purpose.
let him die. Just suffer a bit.
I'm a
Donovan
little scared of you. now.
Donovan
Keep that in
notices
mind.
the different approaches to teaching he takes with his pupils as opposed to Sterling.
Ah, yes, because nearly drowning your student is comparable to shooting yourself with a hand
Hey,
cannon and
only
making him save your life.
I am in danger.
She would have saved Nicky.
It would only give him unbearable trauma.
He'll get over it.
So, yeah.
With Brooks' abundant foddy.
What?
All right.
Getting over
And as you all are kind of standing there, you see a smaller boat approaching you.
Oh, no.
the hell?
Not
Damn
again.
it, it's Clementine.
If it's Clementine, I swear to God.
You look at it and you realize that's a police boat.
Police
Oh,
boat.
no.
Alright, Nick.
Oh,
It
shit.
draws up right next to you, and you see Detective George waving
Hey,
at
George!
the front of the ship, as well as Taylor, which you didn't even know
Where'd she
left.
go?
You didn't
I
even
thought
know
she
she
was-
left.
Yeah, what? Taylor, how did you... Whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, George!
Hello.
Morning.
Nicky tries his best to place
It's
the
afternoon
broken piece of
now,
wood
Noon.
more that he did bring up.
Damien is currently re-equipping all of his weapons, including the massive flamethrower.
Good stuff.
Thank you for not using that on me.
Nicky was
Well,
in
we
the
agreed
process
on no
of talking
weapons.
to Sterling about getting more balls.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a second. And you see Detective George and Taylor, and you see that both of them seem like they have made some progress on something.
That's good.
And as they're about to reveal what they have learned,
Taylor has figured out how to die.
let's go. No.
Finally.
But Taylor has figured out how to end this session, and the answer is we're going to do it right now.
Oh, shit.
So go ahead
Thank you,
and
Sterling. Thank you, fuck.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Don't worry, I'll edit that so it makes sense and you don't make a fool of
No,
yourself.
No, you should keep it
Smooth.
in.
Fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
See ya.